Hey, how's it going? All right, so we continue with the series on the instances on Fortitude. So right now we are looking at team instances right here. So as I said, we're looking at Fortitude. We've done arena, we've done pickpocketing. Now we're going to go to team instances. It's a really good day to do team instances actually, um, because we actually have events today. If you guys have noticed, there are four different events. There's the Lord of Many Faces, the Nezal Relics, Lord of Many Faces, and Fanatics Feast. Fanatics Feast is the hardest one for me because you have to coordinate really well with other people. Lord of Many Faces and Nezal Relics are pretty much just, hack and slash kind of ones. So they're not really that difficult. Okay, so for Lord of Many Faces, you have in the middle section, it looks like Tinkerbell. So you have a middle section where you are kind of protected. You get some health restoration. It's not a lot though. It's just a percentage of what you've lost. So let's see. So then you have all these little, and this is going to be actually really easy ever since I hit. All right, so I got a speed boost. Ever since I hit, let's do another one. Yeah, ever since I hit level 89, these are just ridiculously easy. But there was a time when these were really hard. Also, the other thing you guys have to realize about the special instances is look at this. Everyone's level is 89, but not everyone's level is 89. So here it usually takes the highest level of anyone who's gone into the instance, and it just gives you all that same level. I don't know if that's a glitch. I don't know if that's on purpose. I don't know why that happens, but it's always been like that. So as you guys saw there, we got some really good rewards. I forgot to do it, but you get a couple of chests, you get solar nucleus, and you get black gems, black crystals, or whatever you want to call them. So if we sort here, we can see it. All right, see, event instance rewarding chests. So we're gonna open right now so you guys can see what we get. We get 20 of each. The other thing that's really cool is that sometimes you get an orange equipment chest in there, so that's really awesome. All right, let's keep going through here and let's see what else we got. Bloop, bloop. All right, I'm just gonna clean up a couple things really fast. Loser's chest, yes, yes, yes. Keep going. Okay, so back to Fortitude, back to team instances. Now, the way team instances are set up, of course, like all of Fortitude, there is a shop. See down here, Warrior Store, which actually now, since the last update, you can access pretty much every single store within the same page. For example, see on the side here, you've got Warrior Store, PvP Store, Valor Store, and Warpath Store. The store is the Decathlon store. See, Decathlon store, but I guess Decathlon didn't fit in here. So right now we're in the Warrior store, which unfortunately I already bought everything that I normally buy. Very important here, there is a solar nucleus at the very end. Get it. Um, there is some purple. There's 10. There was a 5. 5? 10. 5. 5. I think 5. There's 5. There's 5 purple rune experience. Get them. And then I usually just go for her, just for the Spirit Maiden. So just because, I don't know. Maybe I should start going for Grublies. But I've slowly upgraded my Spirit Maiden. And also, if you ever want the Poet's Garb or the Artist Garb, they're the ones with the giant feather, the giant pen in the back. And I forget what the Poet's looks like. Also, if you need Lunar Tears, there are only one here. You know what? I'm going to start buying these too. I need Lunar Tears now. Now that I'm doing White Tiger Demigod. Also, you're going to have Cyclone Rune Shards, with Cyclone Rune Shards are quality 24. If you're already getting into quality 28 like me or higher, there's no point in getting them. I mean, I guess you could get them to upgrade, but it doesn't really make much sense. And finally, Neptune shards for necklace and ring. So if you ever need to find out where you're going to get what's it called? So if you ever need to find out where you're gonna get new shards, or if you're like, okay, whenever you get a what's it called? Whenever you get a what's it called? What's that called? In the Azure Dragon. Whenever in the Azure Dragon you get a what's it called? A blah blah whenever you're in the Azure Dragon, you need a. Wait, do you need Neptune? I think you need a Neptune somewhere in there. Anyway, like me, I run Neptune. You're gonna need them. Anyway, Let's continue. So, main. It's set up into four. Now, this is people are always asking me, how do you find the hero hooves? Because if you remember in pickpocketing at the very end, see, you can get up to these hero hooves. This is where you get them. From what I've noticed, it starts in page 2 in the Harm, Nightmare Realm Heart. And then it goes on to page 3 in Lost City, Forlorn Depths. Ugh, I hate Forlorn Depths, so difficult. And Capital Guardian Heart. Now, this is what you need to realize. From the very beginning, in stage 1, you're going to have a regular one and a hard one. The hard one is slightly harder, is all I can really say. It's not really, crazy hard. But it's I don't know. It's one of those things where you're like, okay, so what's going on here? Which one is harder? Because a lot of times, again, when I started doing instances, I was already like level 70, so they were pretty easy up until Soul Stealers, I think, and Nightmare Realm. These were the ones that were kind of like, okay, something's going on. The other thing you need to pay attention to. Oh, people always ask too. Whenever you tap on first lane, see down here where it says first lane. If you tap on it, it'll actually tell you the people who were the very first to slay the monster or finish this level on this server, and it gives you the date. I don't know if people have finished these ones yet. Have they? Yes. They probably finished all of them. Yeah, they have now. But look at this. February 13th. Man, that was crazy. Let's see. Yeah, and these unlock at level 90 and level 100. My goodness. All right. So this is the really interesting thing about this. A lot of these, when it says first slaying, these are actually, if you get the first slaying on the server, you actually get a title as well. Now, this is first slaying on the server. And now that these are all done, I can never get the first slaying on this server. That's why a lot of people are so anxious to open up and start a new server. Whenever a new server is opened up, so many people flood to them because you have the chance of getting these titles, which is crazy. I mean, I understand, but whatever. Finally, if you look at the very bottom, you can see the potential rewards. Now, in the potential rewards, like even if you hit drops, there's no way you can just see what's there. But, oh, there, mount gear. Oh! All right. Soul chest. Yeah, because you get soul stones in a lot of these. Soul chest. So mount. Okay, mount. All right. You know what? Disregard everything I said. It's right here. I've never seen that. I never bothered to click on them. I just thought they were like, oh, you can get a chest. With the ones from here, Soul Stealers under, you can get. Well, actually, you know what? With most of the regular ones, not the hard ones, you can get soul chests. I've gone through them before. I remember going through one time trying to figure out which you can get. It's pretty much just random. It's kind of weird. It really is. It's just random what you get. From what I've noticed, I have never, ever gotten a difficult, a paid, or what do you call them? One of the special soul stones. So, we're going to do a Capital Guardian really fast, just so you guys can see. But yeah, those are the kind of rewards you get. The reason why I recommended you do, if you have the capacity, to do the ones on the last one on page 2 and pretty much any of them on page 3 is because you're going to get black gems and black crystals, and black crystals are incredibly useful for upgrading your mount, And okay, the very last thing we're going to talk about is the reason why I only do hard ones. Because I am VIP 5, I do have the capacity to do more of the instances than normal people. I think normally you have like 5 or 6 of them, or 4. I don't know. So if you Godglyph, if you only have that capacity to do a certain amount, then you can't. Yeah, it gets hard. It gets harder. The higher your VIP, the more instances you get, the more you can get from these. All right. So finally, the main reason why I do. Ouch, you got me. Here. The main reason why I do these ones, the hard ones, is that in the hard ones is where you get the tokens, those little medals or whatever, and that's the way you can. That's the way you're able to. Let's finish this up here. Sorry, just trying to do this. That's the way you can buy stuff from the shop. This shop is one of the shops where it takes a little more time to buy. And you also, by the way, whenever you're in instances, as you know, you can talk to people in here. You can hit the microphone button and leave a message. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes people just curse you out for using it. And of course, you can see who's winning or who's doing the most DPS. Which apparently there was some. Oh, there's a level 93 here. They beat me. Oh, the level 83 beat us both. Man, look at that. It's got the DPS, man. Got the DPS. MC, tweet me a picture, man. All right, so we got that god glyph, and see, we can see what we got here. So, bunch of black gems, and here we go. The warrior certificates. That's what they're called. Also, you can hit the summary to see, how your damage was. It's always a good idea just to see, if you have a pet that's hitting really hard, I guess. All right, let's wrap this up. So, again, Fortitude, Team Instance, in the hard ones is where you get the warrior certificates. In the regular ones, you cannot get the warrior certificates. So that's something good to know in case you are actually trying to just focus on buying stuff or you need stuff. As you notice, I do have 342. I do it every single day, and this is what I buy. What you guys saw me already buy here is what I regularly buy every single day, and I always make more than I spend. Solar flares, whenever they introduce solar flares, this is wonderful. It's a great way to get them. Let's see how many I have now. I'm up to 50 solar flares. Wow. All right, that's pretty crazy. So I need to use some of those pretty soon. And that's also leading into the next topic that we're going to be talking about soon, which pet I'm going to choose. If you guys know of a really good pet, or I'm kind of leaning towards Captain Sam right now, but I don't know when the next Captain Sam event is going to be, so we're going to have to see that. But if there's another pet, here's my pet, guys, if you guys want to see. So these are the pets I currently use. That's why I'm leaning towards Captain Sam or Boric to really focus on them. Yes, I do know that I have a Hades Evolve ready to go. I'm going to do a video just focusing on Hades pretty soon. We're going to try and buff him up a little more. And with my Mephisto, 200 souls. See, that's why I'm not even going to bother anymore. He's good at 10. I'm just trying to get more Ice Phoenix souls. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. That has been a kind of thorough tutorial on Fortitude. Again, a lot of these, some people have been saying in the comments that they already know this, but there's a lot of people who don't. That's why I'm doing it. So thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to watch the stream live, chat's over the links over there, and the link will be in the description. As you guys can tell, there's always chat under me, and people are always talking away. Thank you for watching, guys. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. See ya.